Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to apply Gaussian blur as well as median blur using OpenCV in native iOS application to an image. So yeah, let's get started. Firstly, what you will have to do is, I'm using UIKit, but if you want you can use Swift UI as well, your choice. First you will have to go to opencv.org/releases. From this you will have to click on this iOS pack. It will download a zip file for you. Unzip it. Then I have created my native iOS application. As you can see, I'll just decrease the minimum deployment target to 16. You don't have to do it, but your choice, whatever deployment target you want to keep. Just go over here once more and I'll change this as well to 16. Okay, then what I'll do is I will go to my downloads folder where I have just downloaded this, unzipped this OpenCV framework, and I'll just drag and drop. Then make sure all these checkboxes are checked, click finish, and here you can see OpenCV2 was created. Then we have to create this OpenCV header file. Now this OpenCV code is written in C++, but I am using Swift. So for C++ to communicate with Swift, we will be making use of Objective C++. So create this header file, and even I am not very good at that. I have asked ChatGPT a lot about this and somehow got it working. So first I'll try to explain as much as I can. So here, as you can see, we are creating an interface. So this is boilerplate code for creating a header file. Then we are creating two methods, one called Gaussian blur and one called median blur. It takes a UI image and it outputs an UI image, and it takes something called kernel size as well, like how much Gaussian blur or median blur you want to apply. Then we have to create an Objective C++ file, so with the same name. So again I'll click right click, new file, Objective C, click next, OpenCV wrapper, click create bridging header. Then I'll change the extension to .mm. Alright, then I'll just copy paste this entire code. Now I am not really very good at this, but I'll try to explain. So firstly, we are created this convert to mat method, for which I have written this implementation over here. Again I have copy pasted it. Then these two are the methods which we have defined it inside our header file, one called Gaussian blur and one called median blur. And here we, as you can see, we are using the convert to mat which we have defined above, and then we are calling the Gaussian blur method from our OpenCV framework. So similarly we are doing the same thing over here, and then we are just returning our UI image, like we are converting it to a UI image and returning it back. And we are, while sending it also, we are sending a UI image as well. All right, the next thing is we have to add a prefix header. So again right click, new file, just search for pch prefix header. Next, keep the name as it is. All right, then we have to add this import to our bridging header. So I'll just copy it, go to my bridging header, and I'll paste it over here. Then we have to add some code to our prefix header. So for that I'll go over here and we have to copy this code, and I'll just paste it inside my prefix header file over here. Okay, then all right, next what's the step? Okay, then we have to go to build settings, and I'll just copy this for now. Go to build settings and we have to search for prefix header. Go to build settings, search for prefix header, and here you have to make this pre-compiled prefix header as yes. And inside prefix header, just double click on it, paste this, but instead of my iOS app, you have to write your own project name. As you can see, my project name is my iOS app. That's why I have written it like this. I'll quickly click on enter, and again this should be fine now. Okay, these are all the steps. Then what I'll do is I'll just copy paste this entire thing, view controller code, and I'll paste it over here. I'll explain it quickly. So firstly we are importing photos and photos UI. Then I'm extending PHP view controller delegate. I have created two image views. one for displaying the original image and one for displaying the transformed image. Like once you apply the Gaussian blur or median blur, then I have created one UI button as well. Then we are just doing NS layout constraints to our image views and our buttons and adding it to our view. Then here I have added some NS layout constraints as well. Then on button click, we are first checking for permission. If I have the permission, then only I am calling pick photo. If not, then I am requesting for permission over here. And once pick photo is called, we are selecting one photo, filtering by images, and we are displaying our PH picker view controller. So for that I have extended this, so we can override this particular method. So once the user has finished picking a photo, we are dismissing PH picker view controller, getting the selected item. Then from that selected item, we are creating a UI image. So this image is the original image, and now to apply a median blur, I can directly call OpenCV wrapper dot median blur, pass our image, and kernel size I have kept it as 15. And on the main thread I am displaying, inside the first image view I am displaying the original image, second image view I am displaying the image with the median blur. Now to run it, you will have to run it on a real device like an iPhone or an iPad. It will not work on simulator, you will face issues. So I will quickly run this on my device and come back. So this is the output. As you can see, I have one button. I'll click on it, and I have already, I think, given that photo picker permission. Oh sorry, one more thing which I forgot was, I've inside our info.plist we need to add that photos permission, right? Thankfully I was reminded of this. I'll just add this particular permission and I'll paste it over here. I will rerun my app. Now I think it should work. Okay, so here is your button. If I click on it, it first asks me for photos permission. I'll give full access, and from this I'll just select this rows, and here you can see this is the original image, and here we have applied a median blur. Now I will show it to you for Gaussian blur as well. So all you have to do is just comment this out and uncomment this. I will rerun my app again. As you can see, I'll click on the button again. I'll select the same image, and here you can see the Gaussian blur was applied. I'm not sure if it's visible to you or not, but trust me, it does work if you compare it with the original image. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.